So what are you most proud of, Dad, in your life?
Of my kids and my wife. Philip and Carolyn and Jenny are the pride of my life, all three of you, and my grandkids. And Jane. You've got such a wonderful relationship for so long, such a caring, lovely person. And Philip has such a wonderful relationship with his wife, Ina. She's a very, very special woman. She's done a wonderful job bringing up her children. I'm absolutely full of admiration for the way she conducts herself. And Nini, she's a lovely girl. That's about all I can think of at the moment.
What are you most proud of apart from the family with your life? Is there anything you've done that you're particularly proud of?
Yeah, that I passed on to Philip a viable business that he could continue to grow and expand and do good things with, which he's managed to do a wonderful job of that. He's done as good or better job than I could have ever done in picking up opportunities.
So, Dad, your dad died when he was much younger than you. What's the secret to your longevity? Can we put it down to the seafood diet?
My dad was born in 1899 and he died in 1969, I think, 67. I'm not sure. He was a good bloke. I didn't really know him all that well, but he was well known and well liked in the sporting and certainly in the golf fraternity. He was very well liked there. We had I suppose, a reasonable relationship. It wasn't very close.
What have you learned in your 83 years of existence, Dad?
Like what?
Like anything. What little pearls of wisdom have you learnt that maybe you didn't know when you were younger?
I can't think of the right word. Just to tolerance, I think. Yeah, tolerance of other people and other people's opinions and other people's attitudes.
Even people with tattoos?
Oh yeah, but I mean they're entitled to do what they want with their bodies, but I don't admire them for it, but it's none of my business. They do it as they want.
So acceptance of other people?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
What's the best decision you ever made, do you think?
Marrying your mother.
Something told me you were going to say that.
It's a no-brainer.
She's a keeper.
Yeah, I didn't realise at the time, but that's how it turned out. It was a sudden rush of blood at the time, but it turned out to be a good one.
It endured.
Yeah, I guess originally it was fairly physical, but, you know, it was much, as it turned out, it was really very, very much more than that, because she's such a strong person and a strong personality within herself. She knows the value of life, the value of friendships, the value of loyalty, all of those things. And I learned a lot from your mother. Generosity of spirit. Well, I've never been the way I am with paying for things that I didn't think really merited it, but the end I always did. That's what Mum suggested was the right thing to do. And as it turns out, she was always right.
Mrs. Always Right.
Mrs. Always Right.
What gives you the greatest pleasure in life?
Seeing my children succeed. Both of my kids have made great successes of their life. I'm very, very proud of that. And I think I got to derive a fair amount of pleasure out of making my business a success over the 40 odd years that I ran it. I was very proud to become the first Jewish used car dealer who was president of the Motor Traders Association of New South Wales and the Motor Traders Association of Australia. It's never been done before or since, and probably never will be. But they didn't like me at the Australian, the national conference, because I was dealing in imported cars, which they had a very strong set against. So eventually they tossed me out.
But you had to go.
But I had to go, yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
If you could do one thing differently in your life, what would you change if you could?
Yes, I do have an answer for that. And that's the reprehensible way that I treated Caroline as she was growing up as a young child. She didn't get the love and responsiveness that a father should give a daughter until she was probably 13, 15, 16 years old, maybe even older. And I regret that so deeply. And I had to include that in this because it's very important. Since then, we've devised a very comfortable and loving, trusting, comfortable relationship, which I so thoroughly enjoy. She's a very special lady, and I love her dearly. She's probably my best friend, after Mum.
After Mum.
So I had to say that because it's the truth. I'm being less than honest. I had a pretty good relationship all through my Philip's youth. We did a lot of good things together with water skiing and driving cars and motorbikes and whatever else. But she still remembers to this day, and we celebrate that on the odd occasion together when we go out for a mad spin in one of his Japanese supercars. And I enjoyed so much watching the success of both of my kids in their respective businesses, because they're both very, very good at what they do.
Do you think if you lived for another 83 years that you'd master the game of golf?
Not now, I wouldn't know. I gave up golf 5 years ago, and I've got to say, as much as I love playing golf for all the 60 or 70 years that I've played it, I'm not missing it one little bit anymore now.
Tell me, what attributes do you love most about your grandkids?
I love everything about my grandkids. James, a big, soft, 6'4" giant. He's such a nice, approachable young man. Lovely personality. He's going to go well in life, I think. I'm pretty sure he will. Patrick, he's a smart young man. Great brain. He'll go far in life because his attitude's the right attitude. And Jet is a happy-go-lucky, beautiful little, at the moment, 12-year-old. She's only got success in front of her as well. She's such a beautiful young girl. All three of them are just gorgeous kids. And they've got a gorgeous mother and a very strong father. So I'm pretty happy with them.
You're proud of them too?
I'm very proud of them, yes.
Dad, we've called you the bionic man for many years because of all the procedures and operations you've endured and survived. It's different this time. Do you feel any differently about death with this prognosis, or is it much the same?
I have to say the diagnosis of cancer came as a bit of a shock, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, everyone has a lot of time on this earth. It's my time coming up, not too far distant future, and I just accept that with the economy and peace that it deserves. And when the time comes, I'll just bow out gracefully and go to sleep and wake up, and hopefully I'll leave a decent memory behind for my family to remember me by. That's all a man can hope for, and that's how I feel about it. I'm not scared of death. I've never been scared of death. But I can't say that I'm welcoming it.
You're not looking forward to it?
I'm not looking forward to it, but it's inevitable. It's going to come, and it's not from this. It'll be from something else anyway. So it doesn't matter what it is. When it comes, it comes. And as long as I can just slip away quietly and pain-free, I'll be happy with that.
And what sort of send-off do you want?
Just a happy, warm family get together, have a few drinks, have a few laughs.
Celebration.
A celebration of my life, not my death. Which I'm sure it will be, because I've got some lovely friends. They've been very good, close, loyal and reliable friends for some since I was a schoolboy, which is like 70 odd years ago.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. And you have to value friendships like that. I really do.
They're rare.
They're very rare, and I hope for a number of them, and I'm very proud of that.
So how do you want to be remembered, Dad?
Just for this person I was, who I conducted myself during my life. Family man, businessman, employer, loyal friend. I guess that's about it.
I love you.
And I love you too, my darling, I really do.